Anger can make one feel as though they are at the mercy of an unpredictable and powerful emotion, if not controlled. Life challenges at one point or another stir up emotions and impulses. To some people, anger is a normal emotion, while to some anger is a negative emotion. Sigma males are men of the socio-sexual hierarchy of men who know how to handle anger. They are not immune to anger, rather they help themselves by not allowing anger to take hold of them. It is often debated that Sigma males are rarely angry. Their approach to anger seems quite different, and numerous questions are being asked about how these individuals can handle this part of everyday life. In this video, we will be discussing why Sigma males are never angry and how they keep their composure. Watch until the very end as we unveil how Sigma males keep their composure. 1. They walk away from stressful situations. Sigma males dislike getting involved in damaging situations that will stir up anger in them. For a Sigma male, it's better to walk away to maintain his peace and sanity than to get involved in situations that can make him angry. Sigma males walk away from arguments that get them angry, from people who put them down, from anyone who doesn't see their worth. They respect their peace and sanity enough to bid goodbye to any situation and anyone who puts them in a fixed situation. Sigma males understand that walking away takes more strength than retaliation, and walking away from damaging situations is one of the ways Sigma males keep their composure and stay away from anger. They avoid people who don't accept their mistakes and people that do not know how to handle situations. 2. Self-control. Sigma males don't lose control of themselves. They can control their emotions and their expressions in difficult situations. They behave sensibly and calmly even when offended. One of the anger management therapy is self-control, being able to exercise restraint and control of one's emotions or desires and impulses. In other words, preventing themselves from doing something they would rather not do or from feeling something they don't want to feel, especially when tempted. When anything possesses a temptation to stir up anger in Sigma, males have the self-composure to restrain their emotional impulses from reacting. According to Ta Te Ching, he who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. Self-control is a strong lack of self-control that makes one respond in a variety of ways, including anger and physical violence. Sigma males make use of intentional actions instead of rash reactions. They don't stress themselves out in negative situations. 3. They look at the positive side of situations. Anger never leads to anything good, and dwelling on the negative side of situations blinds any individual from the beautiful aspect of life. The situation and outcome could be the same for the pessimist and the optimist, but the reaction and perception of the said situation could spell by differences in how they use the said outcome. Sigma males develop composure in difficult situations that might stir up negative emotions like anger in them by focusing on the positive side of the situation rather than the negative side, and it helps them handle situations differently. This is true because positive thinking tends to be more productive compared to negative thinking. Positive thinkers always see opportunity in every event. They make use of what they have to achieve and what is asked of them. Anger and negative thinking could always be related. When one always sees the negative side of things, they easily get frustrated, and it could easily transform into anger. Focusing on the positive side of situations encourages Sigma males to do better. They are aware that life comes with its circumstances, and they choose to focus on the good things of life rather than the negative. A pessimistic man sees hope even in tough times and conquers anger or bitterness. 4. Don't seek external validation. The only permission, the only validation, and the only opinion that matters in our quest for greatness are our own. According to Mandy Hale, an outstanding thing happens when you stop seeking people's approval and validation. The logic of validation allows us to move between the two limits of dogma and skepticism. Sigma males keep their composure and refrain from anger by not paying attention to people's opinions. Validation creates anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem, and makes it addictive to hear praises, acceptance, and acknowledgement in all aspects of life. Sigma males do not allow themselves to come under the pressure of seeking validation. They do not conform to societal expectations. They live by their own rules and standards. Seeking validation from people gives them the right to detect the outcome of our emotions. Unlike the other male archetypes, like the alpha males who feel worthy of the applause of people, Sigma males do not need external validation to feel confident and secure in their abilities. They possess an inner strength that allows them to remain self-assured, and they don't need to prove themselves. When they get the validation, they don't live for it. They are more confident in themselves than the external validation. This helps them not to react negatively and not get angry when things don't work out as planned, and it keeps their mind at peace. 5. They seek solitude in silence. Sigma males are lone wolves. They value their time and privacy. And Sigma males keep to themselves a lot even in dire situations. For a Sigma male, keeping to himself is a way to gain strength, and they seek solitude in silence. Keeping to themselves allows them time to think through situations and not make rash decisions. Solitude is extremely precious to Sigma males because they feel energized when they are alone. Unlike other people who will prefer to hang around friends and social activities to get relief from situations. Sigma males prefer their solitude moments. They handle most situations in their solitude, and socializing doesn't allow them to think deeply and analyze the situation. Sigma males can deal with anger in silence and quiet time. Unlike many other people, however, they know when to let their emotions out. 6. They are not afraid of confrontation. Sigma males are not afraid of confrontation, but they do that with wisdom. Sigma males' first step to dealing with external issues that might arouse anger and negative emotions is not confrontation, however. They do that when there is a need to, and they are not afraid of the consequences. Sigma males know how to let their concerns intelligently out to people who hurt them. Our pain, if not let out appropriately, can appear as anger or even rage, and if held in it, can transform into depression or apathy. Sigma males confront their emotions or anyone they need to take off anger. They like to clear things out, and they clarify what looks like a stressor to them. How do you handle confrontations? Let's know your opinion on how you will confront your challenges when faced with one. 7. They are flexible. Cultivating flexibility is the key to resilience in dealing with life challenges. It is important for living a life with greater choice and fulfillment. Flexibility helps reduce the propensity to experience anger and broadens our choices in determining how to respond when it does rise. Sigma males are flexible and adapt to challenges easily. They know that life comes with challenges, and they adapt to them with open minds. This way, they do not have any reason to react negatively to life situations when they show up. They are readily available and know best how to handle life challenges more than most people. Being psychologically flexible helps Sigma males view failures as an inherent part of learning and as an ongoing reminder of our humanity. It provides them with the capacity to respond more effectively to all of life's challenges beyond the unfortunate expenses of an accident. Sigma males can keep their composure through their ability to adapt to most situations. 8. Self-awareness. Self-awareness helps manage anger, because if we know what triggers our emotions, we can learn to recognize and control them rather than being ruled by them. Self-awareness does not mean they are covering up their emotions, but it helps recognize how different emotional states relate to certain behaviors. Sigma males are self-aware, they know their strength and their weakness, and they know how to handle each situation aware of how they react to them. Sigma males are outstanding in the male archetypes because of their level of self-awareness. They consistently pay attention to their thoughts and self-concepts. They are aware of their current state, and they strive to become versions of themselves. Furthermore, they can handle issues that could spring up in anger because they are aware of their strengths and weaknesses. 9. They are focused. Sigma males are highly determined, goal-driven, and passionate about pursuing their goals. Not only that, but they fiercely pursue their goals that they have little or no time for distractions or emotional impulses. Their high sense of direction keeps them focused and upscale their composure. Focus gives purpose, and purpose is determined to become a better version of itself. According to Brian Nelson, a good player has learned the 2 C's: how to concentrate and how to maintain composure. Sigma males are good players who understand that focus and concentration are needed on the journey of life, and they learn how to keep their composure. In the journey of fiercely pursuing their goals, several emotional impulses like fear, anger, and I are part of the journey because of numerous uncertainties that are being figured out. However, Sigma males do not give in to fear and other emotional impulses like anger. Rather, they focus on their goals. Now you must also see the unreal Sigma male powers. Click here to find out.